Okay, welcome YouTubers to another general vlog video. This is actually a second part to the water video. I took you guys on a little road trip with me to go get water, and as I was loading the water, I laid the phone down on the bed of the truck, and it was fine, but when I picked it back up, it went off for some reason. I don't know if I accidentally hit a button. This is brand new. I'm actually using a phone, and I'll get to that here in just a minute. I'll get to that here in a minute. So I got it in. I brought it in and I put it up, and it took, I don't know about that much water to fill it up. But here's my concern. You can't see it right now. Oh, yeah, there it is. I don't know. Get this stupid thing to focus. I don't think you can see that. There's a little kind of a clearish, and when I say clearish, it's more of kind of a milky color, little cap that goes in the middle of that blue cap that's supposed to be like a rubber piece that goes down over the grommet on the inside. Some of you will probably know what I'm talking about. If not, I'll try to show it in the next video because I'll get it out of there. But so far, it doesn't seem to be leaking anywhere. That's what I'm worried about. New hardwood floors, laminate flooring, I don't want it to start leaking. But anyways, I put that thing on there, and I walked to where I sat in the living room and set my other phone and stuff down, and I come back in and I tried it, and the hot water was already scalding hot. I mean, you can't even touch the hot water. It's that hot. Great for coffee, or I don't drink coffee, but what I do drink is... Yeah, I'll let you guys see all of my mess in the house, huh? But what I do drink is like Boyan Cube water. I know I've mentioned this before, and there's keeping it Dutch. I guess I probably should have tried to clean my house before I video, right? So a lot of you don't know what Boyan Cube water is. And these are Boyan Cubes. I hope I'm allowed to show that brand on YouTube. I don't know. But it's Boyan Cubes, and what they are, try to do everything one-handed here, which is very, very, very hard. They're these little red packets. You open them up, and I like the beef. I put 2 of them down in my big cup, and I drink it like people would coffee. No, I don't drink it in, necessarily in the mornings. I usually drink before I go to bed. I drink a ton of tea. I've got a lot of tea around here, and I drink tea. And in fact, I may make tea. I would do it while I'm sitting here chatting with you guys, but I'd have to get my sugar out and all that good stuff. And so, anyways, sorry that this is going to be a 2-part video. I am extremely sorry for that. I just got this phone, and this is a Samsung Galaxy Note 5. Which I had prior to my Note 8, which is laying there on the couch. The bad thing about it is I was using the Note 8 as a camera, and every time I would get a text message or a phone call, I couldn't answer it. Now, I'm going to try not to answer text and phone calls if I'm on a video with you guys. But this will give me the option to pause the video, answer the phone, because I do run a business. So, that's going to be very important to me. And there are times that I'm waiting on, text, or my kids text me, or there's just going to be times. And I love a Note 5. All the videos that you've seen up to this point were all done on a Note 5. Now they're done on a Note 8, and I will explain that. Let me get you set up in the tripod here, if I can. And for some reason this tripod seems like it's crooked. Let me see if I can straight. Oh boy, I think I might have got it straight. So my head should not stick up past that. So hopefully you guys can see me good when I sit down. So now I'm going to set my ugly butt down over here, and we'll just generally talk for a few minutes. Now, this is hard for me. For one, I'd like to flip my phone around the next video where I could see, make sure I'm centered, because right now the picture of this is on the other side of the phone, and I really can't see it. Um, I hope the phone ain't upside down. I've got a lot to learn on this. Once again, I'm going to explain real quick. I don't edit videos. If you're sitting here beside me on the couch or on the bar stools there or wherever, and you and I are talking, and I accidentally say, like I just did, I said accidentally or whatever I just said, I don't edit it while you're sitting here talking to me. You know, I don't just erase your memory and say, let me go back and fix that. So why would I edit? What you see is what you get. My wrinkled shirt, my, paint, my shorts with paint all over them, my dirty feet, because I wear flip flops a lot, and I knocked my flower pot over, bringing that water in, and I just got those planted, and we call them Easter lilies here. There is another name for them, but anyways, I just planted those in the pots, and I knocked it over, and I went out there. Of course, I stepped all in the dirt, and it's too dark, I can't see. So I put the flower back in, put a little dirt around it, and I'll take care of that tomorrow. So anyways, I know a lot of you won't find this water thing interesting. It's a part of my ongoing vlog, because as you can see, I'm fat. And I wouldn't say healthy, and sometimes I do eat very unhealthy. I eat a lot of sweets and stuff. But I'm this type of person that, like, say I'm going to make a roast, which actually I think I might put a roast in here in a few minutes. If I'm going to make a roast of potato and carrots and homemade noodles, after I eat, I want something sweet. So I get like a Swiss roll or, a cupcake or a piece of cake. I like to bake cakes and stuff. And that's the kind that I am. And then a lot of times if I'm sitting here and I'm watching TV, like I said, I got Keeping It Dutch on there right now. Watch Arms Family Homestead and Stony Ridge Farmer and Pure Living for Life and Out in the Country and blah, 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 blah. I watch all of those. And I'll have like a bowl of popcorn and a cupcake or a piece of cake or a zebra cake or, something of that nature. It's not like I eat it all day long, but I do eat a little bit of sweets a couple times a day. I don't think that's really what's gaining the weight. I think it's the pop. Like I said, I had kidney infections. I need to stay off the pop. And that's why I went with this water. So this is going to be an ongoing thing. Hopefully this will let me stop drinking so much pop and drop a few pounds. And can I do the same thing with bottles of water? Yeah, I can. And I have bottles of water in there. But I drink water out of a glass. I don't know. Maybe it's just a dream. Maybe I'm hoping that this will, help me. And it probably won't, but I'm going to give it a try. That cost me $5. I got the whole container, and I wanted it because it also had the option of hot water. And I do drink a lot of tea and a lot of Bouillon Cube water. So, and, I have instant coffee. Sometimes in the wintertime it's really cold, I'll drink a cup of coffee. But like when my dad comes over or guests come over and they want coffee, I have instant coffee. Most people don't like instant coffee, but it'll suffice. And it's extremely hot water, and I mean, it was instant. From the time it took me to walk, I'm going to say 10 foot, 12 foot at the most, I went back and that water was scalding hot. Now, I emptied that completely before I left. I even tilted the machine, hit the button, the whole 9 yards, so it must be some type of on-demand thing. I think that's going to play a key role in my living and in my kids' living. Probably not my kids with the hot water, but the cold water, yeah. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like I said, I limit my kids to one pop a day, and it's a can pop, so it's only 12 ounces. They don't have it every day, but they probably do. I don't know. I do know that my kids only have one a day if they have any. I don't think that's overdoing it. I mean, 12 ounces of pop. They drink a lot of water. They drink a lot of the I guess it's called healthy Kool-Aid. I don't know. You know, I still make the Kool-Aid with the 2 cups of sugar and the whole 9 yards. They like that stuff you just put in a bottle of water, and it's got the artificial sweetener, which I hear is bad for you. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, on second thought, don't tell me what you think, because all you're going to do is down me for my parenting skills. So, you know, it is what it is. But hopefully this will help us start drinking a little more water than what we do. Even if that only makes us drink 1 more glass of water a day, that keeps our kidneys flushed out a little bit better, and it only cost me $5, $1.25 to fill it up. If you watch the other video where I screwed up and somehow cut the video off at the end. So some of the things coming up are where I'm still not finished with the back bedroom, almost. I've got the carpet laid down. I just have to tuck it in on the carpet strips and cut it and stretch it and cut it and stretch it and, you know, all that good stuff. And I have to put all my drawer pulls back on, and on my closet doors the stay for them that keeps them in. Excuse me, I have heartburn. And the reason I have heartburn is because I had a Pepsi earlier. So I'm taking a Tums. So, boy, ain't this nice. You sit here and watch me chew. So some of the things I got coming up are finishing that. If you watch videos from a couple days ago, you'll see I did get my computer chair I've been wanting. It's the exact chair that I wanted. I wish it was a little more padded, but I know them smaller cheap chairs aren't padded well. Good enough. You know, I'm going to be in there a couple hours at a time. I can handle it. But it had to be small. I mean, I live in a small little dinky trailer. This is my tiny home. So maybe I need to go away from general vlog videos and just go to my tiny home. Who knows? I wish it was a homesteading channel. And that's what I'm working towards. And if you watch my past vlogs, I have a 5-year goal. I'm a year and a half into my 5-year goal. I have a decent enough place for me. It's not a show place, but I'm comfortable here. It's all new and it's all clean. I have a few things left in the house. Right behind you, there is a pantry that I keep my trash can and my vacuum cleaner in. And I need to drywall inside of that because I just built it. Well, Christmas time I just built it. And I need to put a shelf in and get it more organized and basically finish the inside of that one. I think that'll pretty well wrap it up for the kitchen. Living room is pretty well done, with the exceptions of I am putting rafters on the ceilings, kind of like the fake beam. I'm just actually going to use a 2x4. It's going to help cover the 4x8 sheet. Well, I guess they're 4x10 sheets. It's going to help hide the seams. And it's a look that I want to go with. Gosh, I'm not really good on some of the names of people I watch on YouTube. But there's this one couple, I think they've got a couple kids. And they're building like an A-frame house. And gosh, I'm so sorry I forget your names. I don't even remember your channel name. And I was just watching them. The video before Keeping It Dutch, I was just watching them. And they're doing something called Shishigibon, or I don't know, they burn wood, basically. And that's what I'm going to do with the beams. I'm just going to use 2x4s because I have to scale everything down here. And I don't want something hang down, you know, so a 2x4, but I don't want it to look like a 2x4. So I think I'm going to router 2 edges, do the burning of it, and maybe a light stain, or if nothing else, a satin clear or something. And I will be putting about 12 of them through the whole place. Then I'm going to do my new bedroom and my bathroom just so it kind of ties everything in together. So probably about 14 to 16 of them. That's a future video. I got a couple hours worth of work left in that back bedroom, hanging the door and doing the carpet and the drawer pulls and stuff. Hallway's done. My bedroom's done-ish, and we'll get into that later on. I have solid maple doors, 6-panel doors, bifold doors that I want to cut and put on both my closets. And I have a window in here that now leads into my workshop. It didn't used to. It looked out kind of over the lake. I could see the lake from it. But I needed a bigger workshop that was more important, that held, a bigger thing to me than having a window that I can watch things from. So anyways, the window's still in there, and I'm debating on whether to get rid of the window or just take the window out and make that a door. And the reason being is that's off my bedroom, but my boys, like when they're asleep, like this is my oldest boy's bedroom, who is 11 going on 12, and right next to it is my youngest son's bedroom, which is 9. And if they need me at night, because I'm a night owl. I mean, clearly it's 3:45 a.m. Monday night, Sunday morning. Wow, that was backwards. See, most people would edit that. I'm not going to. I'm going to apologize for it and say Sunday night, Monday morning, depending on how you're looking at it. And if they need me at night, they don't want to have to go outside all the way around just to find out. A lot of times they just want to know where I'm at. Insecurity. Oh, where's Dad at? They might get scared. I don't think they would, but this way they could just go right through my bedroom, right through the door. I think it would hurt resale value, but it is something that I could get because I have textured walls. So it is something that I could close in if I decide to sell and hide it, and you can never tell it was there. So I don't know. That's another project. That'll be a video for you. And then I've got an idea today that I have double windows over here that when I sit on the couch, I keep them open during the day and I can see everything goes on outside. I watch the traffic go by or whatever, and I enjoy that. But I thought today, maybe about making a flower pot that would run underneath my window all the way. Now, yeah, it has an awning on it, and it's pretty deep. It's probably 10, 12 foot deep. So there's no sunlight that's going to get in there. So I'd either have to find flowers that are low sunlight, or I'm kind of leaning towards fake flowers. And the reason I am is because that way they stay pretty year round. I have three hanging baskets, outside that are fake flowers. And it was really, really, really nice this winter to be able to open up my blinds every day and see what looks like fresh flowers. It really made the wintertime a little more bearable. Not that I hate winter, it's just I like to see green, which you don't get to see. Anyways, so that'll probably be a future video. I'm thinking about doing some 5-gallon bucket plants. Definitely some tomato plants, maybe some pepper plants. I don't know what all yet. Maybe even like some onions, green onions. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. The thing of it is I'm running out of time. It's my busy season at work. I had to work my butt off last week. Now I'm taking tomorrow off, today, Monday, whatever you want to call it. I have a friend of mine coming up, and we're just going to kind of hang out and everything. And the weather, I'm actually doing a roofing job, and it's supposed to rain today. See, now I like having my phone because I can instantly click on my weather, and instead of lying to you or making it up or trying to remember or whatever you might want to call it, I can hit my 10-day forecast and find out it's 80% chance of rain today. So, and a high of 51. So I'm not going to be doing any roofing today in the rain. Just not going to do it. But tomorrow, Tuesday, looks like it's going to be low to mid 60s and only 10% chance of rain. So I'll be roofing Tuesday. Now, I will admit that is my last big job that I have booked for right now, but calls are coming in every day. And now I can see who's calling, and I can answer those calls if I have to. So, one of the things I want to talk about, I had been looking for a Note 5 to do this just for Facebook. I noticed on a lot of people, I think they're Holler Homestead. I think they might end up using a GoPro. Um, and there's a few others I know. These two people, they're a younger couple. I can't remember what. He's like a trucker flupper or something like that is his name. Anyways, I know they use a GoPro because they got a good deal on one. And the sound quality is really, really, really bad. I mean, I have a newer LG Smart TV, and if I watch like Stony Ridge Farmer, or I watch, I don't know. I haven't noticed it with keeping it Dutch. A little bit with keeping it Dutch. Like earlier, his brother got a little too far away from the camera, and he wasn't that far, and I couldn't hear. So I don't know if they're using GoPros or not. But for my general, I've got two GoPros. I actually gave them to my kids. I just don't like the sound quality. And on all my other videos, the sound quality with the Note 5 was good. So I ended up, if you guys watch my past videos, I bought that for $15 at a yard sale. I can't buy a cheap camera for that, and has tons of storage on it. So I've got that. I think I'm going to pretty much wrap this up because I can sit here and talk to you guys for hours and hours and hours. There's so many things going on. A little update on if you watch my last videos, yard sale videos, yard sale finds. I bought a iRobot Roomba, iRobot Roomba for $1, and it works, and it's really fun. Maybe at the end of this video, I think I just used it. I probably need to charge it. It probably won't work, but we'll see if it will. Hey, it's pretty cool little thing. I don't know whether to get rid of it or keep it, but it's got these two little things that I don't know where they go. They're little white things. Looks almost like a docking station for it or something, but it can't charge it, I don't think. I don't know, and I don't even know where they're at to even show you. I need to read up on it. It's what I need to do. But anyways, that was a cool little find. I got that and that plant that's over there from that sale, and a couple other things that I'm just tickled with, and of course my phone and the water cooler. I should have tried the cold water to see if it instantly come out cold. That's something I'll try here in a minute because it's only been about 10-15 minutes since I put that 5 gallons in there. Now, one thing I did notice was when I went to pull that full 5 gallons out, it's a lot heavier than what I thought. I looked it up, it's like 42 pounds. And I'm like, wow, that. And I did notice I put it in the back of the truck and it rode home great. Just as I was pulling in the driveway, it rolled over. And of course, the driveway comes down a little bit and it rolled up and hit the cab. And I thought, oh man, I bet it just busted. And I forgot I got 2 of those. And one of them I left in the back of the truck. It's still empty. And I grabbed it and I thought, yep, it busted. Then I seen the other one. I grabbed it and it's full. No problem. It does leak a little bit through the cap. If I try to, it's got a handle. If I try to hold it down, or sideways, it does leak a little bit. So you just got to watch how you carry it. And that little rubber thing popping off. Maybe if I can fix that or look at it, maybe it has a little track it fits in or something. I don't know. A lot of you people are probably saying, gee, stupid, it's just, this or this or this. I don't know. It's the first time. Well, second time I've ever had one. And like that, second time I've ever had one. Excuse me. Let me tell you a story and then we'll wrap this video up. Years ago, I'm going to say probably 16 years ago, I got a house in Bell Center, Ohio, which is about 7 miles from here or less. A big 2-story farmhouse, but of course it was in town. It was right beside a great big park. I don't miss that house for various different reasons. It had 10-foot ceilings upstairs and downstairs, and had it insulated, new windows put in and everything, and it was a bear to heat. And over there it's a different gas company, and they really rape you on the prices, and it was costing me like $700 a month to heat that place. So I don't really miss it. But anyways, on with the story. When I first got the place, it had just been remodeled, and new carpet, painted walls. They had put the new windows in, and of course, they're 8 foot tall windows. So upstairs, there was two huge bedrooms, and then two smaller bedrooms, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. The bedrooms on the side were like 10 foot wide, maybe only 8 foot wide. Excuse me, and like 16 foot long. I don't know. And there was two of them. It just didn't make any sense to me. They could have split that house up better, but that's besides the point. But in my bedroom, and it could have been other places upstairs, but I just remember my bedroom. In between the two small rooms, there was a little bitty room, almost like a closet, that you could tell they were getting ready to make a bathroom out of, because they had the surround was up there, the shower base. I think even maybe the commode was up there, but there was no plumbing. There was no, and that was one of them things. I'm going to get to it. Oh yeah, I'll get to it. I think all men say that. And I didn't get to it, but I had kind of like a light beige, dirty brown, almost white, real close to white. I would say probably like an off-white carpet in my bedroom. And I was forever getting up, going downstairs, getting something to drink, coming back up, drinking it, going back downstairs, go to the bathroom, get something else to drink, come back up. And so one day, I think I bought it from Walmart. They have one of them water coolers. And if I'm not mistaken, it even had a little refrigerator down at the bottom. Now, it may have been something I seen or something. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But anyways, the water worked for a while. And then one day I thought, you know what? What would happen, and it would be really awesome to have Kool-Aid in there. Most of you can already see where this story is going. But so I took the bottle downstairs. Of course, we had good water. And that leads me to, I need to tell you guys about the water here. We had really good city water, but we didn't have water upstairs. And not only did I have to go downstairs, I had to go through the living room, the dining room, then in the kitchen. And it was like going from one side of the house down to the other side. Yeah, I was lazy. So the water just wasn't cutting it. So I decided to make Kool-Aid. So at the time, I know it was red. I think it was like Hawaiian Punch Kool-Aid or something, cherry berry or whatever it was. So I figured out the math, and you figure 5 gallons, that's 10 cups of sugar. 10 packs? Yeah, 10 packs of Kool-Aid. So I got it, and I shook it all up. And it didn't have the hot water on it. I don't think it did. Because surely to God, I would have tried hot Kool-Aid. Maybe it don't mix. Well, yeah, it would have to mix that way. So I don't think it had the hot on it. Ice cold Kool-Aid in my bedroom. That was awesome. It sat in the corner. I couldn't knock it over or nothing. Wouldn't you know, that thing one day decided to leak. And it leaked red Kool-Aid all over this off-white carpet. And I didn't notice it until about 3 o'clock in the morning. I get up to get me a small glass of Kool-Aid, and I'm walking in water. No, it was Kool-Aid. So, oh my God, it's going to stain that carpet. I think it had just happened. Oh my God, it's going to stain that carpet. I didn't have a carpet cleaner. So I went and got my shop vac. And I shop vacked up just as much as I possibly could. And I got all the liquid up, I think. But it was still bright red now on my carpet. So I kept wetting it down. I actually run a garden hose. Yeah, the the garden hose spigot was down below my window, but I was up on the second story. But I had enough garden hose. I brought it up there, and I just kept misting it, and just kind of keeping it wet, keeping it vacuumed up. And I waited until like 8 o'clock, and I think it was just a girlfriend at the time. I had her misting it and vacuuming it up as I went into town. I'm going to get a carpet cleaner. The little town we lived in, we had two stores. Neither one of them rented carpet cleaners. I go to the hardware store that we've got there. They don't rent carpet cleaners. So it was all the way over here to the lake, which, like I said, is 8, 9, 10 miles. I know our grocery store rents them. So I get there like 8:15 in the morning. They don't open till 9. Man. So anyways, I did finally get a carpet cleaner, and some OxyClean or whatever was out back then. And I did get it clean, and you couldn't never tell it after that. I even pulled it up, and there was real hardwood floor up underneath of it that was all wore out and everything. But I got it all off of that and cleaned the padding and everything. It took me all day to take care of this one mistake over wanting Kool-Aid in my bedroom. That was kind of a dumb thing on my part. Anyways, let's talk about this water here and why I got this system. I thought we had pretty good water. We have a water house over here that has a salt system that is like this big around and this tall, and there's 4 or 5 huge tanks over there. Shoot, I bet 3 men can't wrap around them, and they're probably 8 foot tall. So, I seen that and I thought, wow, we must have great water. And I don't really get rust in at the time when I first moved in here, I didn't get rust like too bad in my sink, and I have a white sink, or my toilet, or my shower. Then all of a sudden, they cut our water off because we had a water leak in the park somewhere. And when they cut it back on, ever since then, that's been almost a year ago, I'm noticing I'm getting rust in my bathtub. Anyways, we get a water report. I don't know why, and it's not through our park, it's through like the city or something. We get a water report, and we failed almost every time on some point or another. Might pass on some, fail on some, but I think it was still okay-ish. Now, we just got a report a couple days ago. I would say it was probably Thursday or Friday. It could have possibly been Wednesday. I have not even read it, but my neighbor was telling me that it actually passed, so I have to read it. But it's kind of unstable, I just don't know what it is, and if they do, this is an older park, and my home's a 1963, and some of them from the 40s and 50s, which we will be doing a tour of the original two-story, factory two-story over here. I promise I will get to that. Man, I hate making promises, but I think I can uphold that promise. But, so the water lines are old, and sometimes we do have leaks, and, as far as drinking water, they can have as big a system over there as they want. But if the water lines are galvanized or whatever they used back then, and they're all rusted and stuff, by the time it goes from the good water to me, it's not going to be good water. Anyways, now I have good water. I think. You guys look at that on the other video and read that reverse osmosis and all that, and tell me if that's even any good water. Maybe I'll just start getting it like from Walmart or something, if they even sell 5 gallons of it. Anyways, I don't know, but at least now, when the water does go out, if they have our water out for an hour or so, I still have some type of water over here. I could fill up a couple little pans and throw it in the sink and even be able to do dishes in hot water. Don't really want to waste my water that way, but if I have to, I have to. because this past winter, right as it started unthawing, we did have a couple places up from me had a major leak and nobody knew it. And we hardly had any water pressure for 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, it come out about as big as a pencil lead. Really hard. You couldn't take a shower. The best that you could do is just, start at 9 o'clock in the morning, and then by noon, you'd have enough water in the bathtub to take a bath. And it wouldn't be ice cold, but it wouldn't be, just a little above room temperature. But at least this way I have options for drinking, cooking, whatever. And I'm not going to cook with this water. Although if I'm boiling eggs or something like that, I mean, boiled water is clean, purified. So I think this is just basically for drinking and emergencies. And it's always great to have backup emergency plans. So I can't think of anything else. I do want to take you guys around my beautiful area that I live. Not the trailer park. We'll get out of the trailer hood, right? I live on a beautiful lake, and we do have beautiful spots here in this trailer hood. And that's what we're going to start calling it, trailer hood. It's not a neighborhood, it's a trailer hood. I have some great neighbors. I hardly have any neighbors because most people, this is their summer home. But hopefully you guys like this video. I'm not going to do a whole lot of these because I know this is probably boring to a lot of you. But a lot of you just kind of like to catch up, hang out for a little while. So this is General Vlog video. Give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And comment down below, good or bad. Try to keep it fairly decent if it's bad, because my 11-year-old son is the one that answers all the questions and everything. So anyways, I'm going to walk around here because I'm my own cameraman and I don't edit, so you'll get to see all this. So I wish you guys the best of luck. We've been on here 36 minutes, 37 minutes. That's too long for a video, but I'm long-winded. So I'm going to log off. Once again, it's a General Vlog video. You guys have a great, great, great Monday and even a better Tuesday, and we'll see you on the next video.